this one. Janet Manning wrote it. I am free, I am unlimited. There are no chains that bind me. I am free, I am unlimited. Right now, right now. I am free, I am unlimited. There are no chains that bind me. I am free, I am unlimited. Right now, right now. I am free, I am unlimited. There are no chains that bind me. I am free, I am unlimited. Right now, right now. I am free, I am unlimited. There are no chains that bind me. I am free, I am unlimited. Right now, right now. Hopefully Janet won't mind that I changed her song a little bit.
Hey, Mike, can we just get the church a little bit toward the center more because it's in the, it's kind
But
of
all the
reverse.
people are over here except for he's over there.
Just a little, because you're just covering the roots a lot.
Hey, what about us?
Yeah, no, he'll get you still. Thank you. Yeah, that's better.
God is my source, God is my power, God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings, God gives me everything I need. Love is my source, love is my power, love gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings, love gives me everything I need. Peace is my source, peace is my power, peace gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings, peace gives me everything I need. Joy is my source, joy is my power, joy gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings, joy gives me everything I need. God is my source, God is my power, God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings, God gives me everything I need. God gives me everything I need. God gives me everything I need. So Lisa was clapping. She was a little behind because she was trying to slow me down. But I think that one needs to go fast. So. So who knows the 12 powers? Taking volunteers. Love, faith, wisdom and power, strength, life, imagination, understanding, zeal, will, elimination, order. All these things are mine in the spirit. Love, faith, wisdom and power. We're going to do repeat after me. I'm going to change it here. I want to hear you guys sing. I'm pouring myself out here. Love, faith, wisdom and power.
Love, faith, wisdom and power.
Strength, life, imagination, understanding.
Strength, life, imagination, understanding.
Zeal, will, elimination, order.
Zeal, will, elimination,
water song. I open my heart to love. 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 I open my mind to peace. 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 I open my soul to joy. 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 So this is the Prepare for Protection song. So you should know the words. Light of God surrounds me. Love of God enfolds me. Power of God protects me. And the presence of God watches over me wherever I am. God is. Light of God surrounds us. Love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. And the presence of God watches over us wherever we are. God is. Light of God surrounds you. Love of God enfolds you. The power of God protects you. And the presence of God watches over you wherever you are. God is.
Thank you, Michael. Good morning, everyone. Please rise and join us in welcome to Unity Spiritual Community, and please rise and join us in singing our opening song.
We are all friends here.
There are no strangers once you walk inside that door. We welcome you to linger in this family of love and hold you in our hearts the way you are.
We are all friends here.
There are no strangers once you walk inside that door. We welcome you to linger in this family of love and hold you in our hearts the way you are.
And
Hold you in our hearts the way you are. Hey, Michael, this song, I bet we could get him to sing if we sang it just like a third slower. I really want you guys to sing. So let's just
We
try.
are
Oh, friends. Let's just try it one more time. Everybody, all friends here. There are no strangers once you walk inside that door. We welcome you to linger in this family of love and hold you in our hearts the way you are. Yes, thank you so much, Michael. You may be seated. All right. So good morning, everyone. Welcome to Unity Spiritual Community. I'm Lisa Lawson. I'm licensed Unity teacher and ministerial candidate here at Unity Spiritual Community. And I'm joined today by my husband, Michael Lawson, in music. And Reverend Carla is with us on Zoom today. So welcome to all who are on Zoom or on YouTube Live with us. So we remember our new year. We open our new year today by remembering Unity's first principle. And that is that we know that there is only one presence and one power active in our lives, in our ministry, and in the world, and that is God, the good, omnipotent. And we carry this knowledge with us as we courageously release that which no longer serves us today, and we prepare to open to a new beginning next week in our White Stone service. So we take a moment to just breathe into gratitude as we remember this essential truth. And so it is. And I'd like to invite Ashley Forsyth now to read today's daily word.
Hi everyone. Today's Sunday, January 12th, 2025, and the word for today is gratitude. Practicing gratitude leads me to the best life has to offer. Finding the good in situations, even undesirable ones, and feeling grateful is a spiritual superpower. When I practice gratitude, I am living my faith that blessings of all kinds are constantly unfolding, and the goodness of God is in all things. Gratitude keeps me positive, helping me to expect the best and not the worst. I open my heart to the existing blessings and primes me to receive even more. When I live with an attitude of gratitude, I am simply magnetic. I go forth with the expectation I will have what I need when I need it. I will meet people I need to meet and be in the right place at the right time. In prayer, I give grateful thanks and rest assured my highest and best outcomes are on their way to me. The scripture today is from Psalm 136:1, and it reads, "Oh, give thanks to the Lord, for he is good, for his steadfast love endures forever." Gratitude.
Thank you, Ashley. And we're going to have another song.
There was a time in my life I thought I'd have to do it all for myself. I didn't know the grace of God was sufficient. I didn't know the love of God was at hand. But now I can say, if you are discouraged, struggling just to make it through another day, you've got to let it go, let it all go. And this is what you have to
Here we go.
say.
I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only we welcome each one of you who is here with us today, whether here at Stillman Community Center or are on Zoom with us or on YouTube Live. And we know that each one of you is here by divine appointment. And we thank you for adding to the joy of our Sunday service. So if it's your first time here with us, please make sure to pick up a welcome packet. Brian is our usher today, and he would be happy to get that for you. And we also have, if you're not on our mailing list, our email list, we send out a email newsletter every week that keeps you informed of what's going on and sometimes has some illuminating articles. So you can sign up for that on in the lobby or online. Thank you, Brian. All right, so we have greeting time here at Unity Spiritual Community, and we'll take a moment to greet each other, just remembering that at Unity, a lot of times we like to give hugs, but we don't always, so just be sensitive, and if you'd rather not have a hug, just greet each other with a namaste or a handshake. Please rise and greet each other at this time, and your cue to return to your seat is the music.
Gonna let go.
on, one more, Michael.
What?
Let's do one more. One more. Sadness. I ain't gonna carry that sadness no more. I ain't gonna carry that sadness. Gonna take that sadness, lay it down, 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 down. I ain't gonna carry that sadness no more. I ain't gonna carry that sadness. Gonna let go. Gonna let go. Yeah, all right. Okay, thank you, Michael. Now we're doing our service in a little bit different order today since we have such a special ceremony. Today is our burning bowl ceremony, and we'll each have a chance to release not only in song, but through our taking one of those little pieces of paper and burning it later in the ceremony. But now we're going to turn to the blessing of the prayer requests. We have a prayer box in the lobby, and Brian's going to hold it up so we can see it. And this is where we leave our prayer requests for each other, for ourselves, for the world. And so we invite you to do that. Today I am the prayer chaplain who is here. So if you'd like personal prayer after the service, please do come up and see me. And we have this little corner, or we'll find a private place, and I'll be able to hold you and hold you in prayer and affirming that which is true with you. We also encourage you to call Silent Unity for your personal prayer. So today we breathe into that hallowed space where we hold all that is true. And we especially bring in all those who are affected by the fires in LA. As we know, many people, we have family, friends in this state with us, and we are there with them in our hearts. And with our hearts and our prayers, we support all who are going through challenging times, uplifting them, affirming that they will be guided to the support that they need today through this time. And we see the firefighters supported, and we see the winds and the storms of the climate subsiding as we all gather together in harmony of peace of minds, of hearts, working together as one and being together as one, breathing in the atmosphere of God's perfect peace, knowing that God is the flow of life within all bodies and beings, guided and directed by God's light within. We do know the way to go and what to do, and we maintain our vision of peace within and among all people. Ask and you shall receive. Knowing this, we release our concerns into the loving care of the Christ Spirit. It is well, it is so. Amen. All right. So we're going to save our meditation for after the talk today as part of our burning bowl ceremony. So our talk today is entitled Loving Yourself Enough to Let Go. And first of all, I'd like to welcome you to 2025. Did you ever imagine we'd be here, right here in this moment? 2025, wow. We're on the threshold of this new year still. This is our first service at Sylvan Community Center for Unity Spiritual Community in 2025. And it's a sweet moment. We recently passed the darkest day of the year, and look, the grass is growing, and we're having sunny days, right? So beautiful. It seems like spring, but we know, because we are Californians, we know that it's the false spring, right? Yeah. And that we still have time to reflect in the depths of winter before we enter the exuberance of springtime. So we know there is a time for everything, and a season for every activity under the heavens. There's a time to be born, and a time to die, a time to plant, and a time to uproot, a time to kill, and a time to heal, a time to tear down, and a time to build, a time to weep, and a time to laugh, a time to mourn, and a time to dance, a time to scatter stones, and a time to gather them, a time to embrace, and a time to refrain from embracing, a time to search, and a time to give up, a time to keep, and a time to throw away, a time to tear, and a time to mend, a time to be silent, and a time to speak, a time to love, and a time to hate, a time for war, and a time for peace. God has made everything beautiful in its time. And this time of reflection and release, is part of the rhythm of our earthly existence. As we circle the sun one more time, and the cycles of the stars and the planets and the season are what define the dimension of time for us. We know that time is a dimension, and that these cycles keep time from being simply just a long stream of eternity. So in this arc, this part of the arc of this year's cycle, this beginning of the new year, we release. And we do this to make space to grow so that we can stay in the energy of creation. And we have to let go. And we have to let go even of people and things that we have loved or that we do love. Things that have served us in the past but may not anymore. And so today's burning bowl ceremony is a chance for us to do this symbolically by releasing to the fire of spirit. And when we do this, we may have to step out of our comfort zone, and we might feel a little insecure or vulnerable. When we release what's worn out for us, just like a snake shedding its skin, and it happens easily and naturally, like it would for a snake, if we let it. And now this year, I decided to do my own kind of release by doing a detox. And you may remember in September, I took a cruise to Alaska. And when I was on the cruise, I had the best massage. It was a seaweed wrap massage. And the masseuse was so good that I just had to believe her when she said I needed this 21-day liver detox program. And so I bought it. Who's been on a cruise before? Did you buy the stuff? Well, I bought it along with the herbal detox bath and the herbal massage oil and the muscle ease gel. And it was a pretty penny. And you know, I didn't start it right away because I wanted to make sure that I had a few days to make sure that my body was going to respond okay to it. And I found that I felt like New Year's Day was the perfect day. And so I swallowed the liver cleanser, and I swallowed the intestinal cleanser, and the probiotics, and the Senati, and I did that for 4 days. And I could tell you what happened, but you could probably guess, and you don't really want to know. So let's just leave it at, it was harsh. But I'm okay now. It took a few days. So sometimes we do this to ourselves metaphorically. Sometimes when we want to leave something behind, we're hard on ourselves. We feel like it needs to be hard. And we can create an aggressive situation for ourselves. We want to remember that just like our bodies detox naturally, which is what I was told when I Googled it, that maybe we don't always need these detoxes, we also release easily and gently when it's time. And our burning bowl is one way to do this. So Charles Fillmore, who is Unity's co-founder, says that at the heart of elimination is big-heartedness and love. Let's take that in. At the heart of elimination is big-heartedness and love. And he tells us that love and tenderness and fearlessness are the characteristics that we need for proper elimination, for our mind and for our body. And he tells us that hate and fear and revenge actually cause resistance and tension. So we can't eliminate. So in our consciousness and our body, if we're stuck in this hate and fear and tension, we can't release. That elimination's shut off. So love puts away fear. It softens and it releases and it frees and balances us. So let's be gentle with ourselves this year. Let's enter into the spirit of love as we think about what we're releasing, what we're leaving behind. What are you gently releasing this year? Is it something physical? Is it doing some clearing in your house? Do you have a habit you want to release? Or a relationship you don't want anymore? Maybe just like Marie Kondo, releasing what doesn't bring you joy. So, Ashley, could you put up the next slide, please? So Unity teaches us that behind every physical change is a release of a thought, a feeling, or a belief. Take that in a second. Anything that you want to do physically, anything that you want to change in your life, you have to release a thought or a feeling or a belief. And so it helps us if we know this when we're trying to release something. So we're going to take a closer look. Let's look at thoughts. Thoughts are actually byproducts of beliefs. And we don't always control them. They go through our minds. But sometimes we really do want to release those thoughts. Our beliefs often can be unconscious, but usually we're aware of our thoughts. Let's take an example. For example, I might have a recurring thought. This is hypothetical, but let's say I'm worried about my young adult son living on his own. Let's say I'm worried that he might not have enough money to live, that he might not be eating right, or might not be able to keep up with his laundry or his dishes, or for God's sake, that rat that lives behind his cupboard. That one actually happened. And I just can't get these anxious thoughts out of my head. So let's look at that. Maybe that anxiety actually comes from being the unknown. Because it's not actually my business, right? Not unless he involves me in it. It's his business, and it's God's business. And maybe those thoughts are just a way to occupy my mind in place of this living in the question and living with the insecurity of the changes that happen with him living on his own. So let's think about this. Is it true? Well, our anxious thoughts are often really not what we know to be true. Maybe it's just that little 5% of us that's saying, I'm so anxious, what's going to happen? I just don't know. But then there's 95% 5% of us that is our real true wisdom, and we can settle into that part of our knowledge, our mind, and we can leave behind our doubts about that 5%, and listen instead to that greater part, the holy part. And it gives us the peace that passes all understanding. Unity teaches us that behind every physical change is a release of a thought, a feeling, or a belief. So we look at feelings. How can we release a feeling? If we use something simple. Okay, my neighbors, they're always driving their ATVs in the middle of the night, and the other one runs his generator all the time. This actually happened. And I hate it. It makes me so angry. Well, is there anything wrong with this feeling? Is there anything wrong with the feeling? No. Feelings aren't wrong. They're not wrong. But do I want to release it? Yes. Because I don't like being angry, and I'd rather have laughter and fun and maybe even be friends with my neighbor. So I breathe and I release, and I let that anger transform into something. Anger gives power to action. So when we use it correctly, we can let that anger create a positive action, like maybe going and having a conversation with them, or possibly even simply deciding it's worth it and wearing earplugs, or just waiting for them to move away, which is what happened. That was a good thing. So unity teaches us that behind every physical change is a release of a thought, a feeling, or a belief. So we look at beliefs. Are beliefs good or bad? No. But beliefs can be true or untrue, or beliefs could be things that maybe we decide that it could be true, or it could be true and untrue, right? That Carla likes to say, I believe all of it and I believe none of it. So, but we can certainly decide whether we want to hold a belief or not. Because our beliefs are what cause us to suffer. One of the things our beliefs do is they make us should ourselves. Do you ever do that? Oh, I should do this, I should do that. And just the other day, last week, whenever it was, when I was recovering from my intestinal detox, I was telling myself, oh, I really should get out there and go for a walk. Should go get some exercise. That'd be so good for me. But, I really was feeling like I needed a nap, and I did go ahead and take a nap and read a book, and that was perfect. It was better than pushing myself to meet my habitual belief that I need to get exercise and that's going to make me feel better, because it does sometimes. So when we listen, though, better to our internal, our inner wisdom, and sense what really truly feels right to us, we can leave behind those habitual beliefs. And that's a really simple one. But we can see these beliefs clearly against the backdrop of what we know to be true. See them highlighted. And then we can choose to release the beliefs that no longer serve us. The biggest part of this process is just seeing those beliefs. Once you see it, okay, I don't want that. That's not true. So what are some other beliefs we might have released? Can anybody think of any?
Feeling like bad things can happen at any time, waiting for the next bad thing to happen.
That's a good one, waiting for the next bad thing to happen. The shoe to drop, right? That's the right terminology. Yeah, a lot of us grow up with that. Anything else?
Immigrants are bad. We don't want them.
What is bad?
Immigrants.
Immigrants are bad, we don't want them.
Keep them out. It's a
Yeah. Anything else?
Life has to be a struggle.
Life is a struggle, right? That was one of mine in case nobody said it. Life is hard.
Things have to be hard to be worth it.
Things have to be hard to be worth it. Wow. What if you got rid of that belief? Oh boy. Yeah. So we release these beliefs, and as we do, guess what happens? Our unwanted habits also begin to release easily. Because as we release in our minds, as we release, behind every physical change is a release of a thought, a feeling, or belief. We release that first, and then the habits get released easily. Now, Unity has the tools of denials and affirmations to help us change our thoughts. And you may be familiar with this, but if not, Reverend Blair Tabor will be teaching about denials and affirmations on Zoom on the last service of this month in 2 weeks. So he's fabulous. We've had him once, and I encourage you to listen to that talk as well. So the author Byron Katie created a process for releasing our thoughts that are causing us suffering. And go ahead. Yeah, thank you. It's called The Work. She calls it The Work. And her book is that I am looking at right now, because it was referred to me, is called Loving What Is. And you might want to gently ask yourself these questions about your thoughts as you're trying to release something. You maybe recognize a thought that goes with something that you're trying to release. Is it true? Let's go with life is hard. Is it true? Can I absolutely know that it is true? Maybe not. And then how do I react, and what happens when I believe that thought? How do I react? What happens when I believe this thought that life is hard? Life is so hard. And then who or what would I be without that thought? Who or what would I be? So I think that's a pretty helpful process, and you can explore her work more if that intrigues you. So as we go through this process of release, we remember our sweet partnership of spirit. Spirit that is so close and so wrapped up in who you are, who we are, that you don't even perceive it. As you embody that spirit, and we are one in spirit together. As Jesus said, as the Christ, he said, I am with you always to the very end of the age. So remember that. And today, as you're ready yourself to release to spirit with our burning bowl, I invite you to create a clean slate and an open heart, and to live in the excitement of fresh expectation this week. Because next week, you'll have a chance to open to what is new for you in this coming year in our White Stone service. And so now at this time, I'd like to invite Michael to share some music with us.
The past is over, goodbye. The past is over, goodbye. The past is over, goodbye. And love is here to stay. 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 The past is over, goodbye. The past is over, goodbye. The past is over, goodbye. Love is here to stay. Love is here to stay. shine, shine away the shadows. Shine, 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 shine away the shadows. Shine, 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 shine away the shadows. Shine, 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 shine away the shadows. Open up your heart and let it shine. 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 Shine, shine, shine. Shine away the shadows.
Open up your heart and let it shine. Open up your heart and let it shine. Open up your heart and let it shine.
Shine away the shadows.
Shine. Open up your heart and let it shine.
Shine away the shadows.
And now we settle into, we're preparing for meditation. So just settle into your chair. Let your feet sink into the floor. Your arms, your hands gently relax into your lap. Take a breath and release. Letting it fall away. Any tightness in your body. And with the tightness in your body falling away, let fall away any frustration you may be carrying with you. Let it just fall away from you now. And then let's let fall away any anger you may be carrying. And take a breath. And let fall away any disillusionment you may be carrying. And under that, you find fear. And as we peel away these layers, we peel away the fear. And under the fear, you find grief. We keep letting the layers fall away. And under grief is love. And all that is not love falls away. For it is in love that you live and move and have your being. You are the delight of the universe. The stars are in your eyes, and the rhythm of the earth resounds in your body. What is calling to you today for you to release? We'll now reflect on what we would each like to release to prepare for a new cycle in our burning bowl ceremony. And you should have each received a small piece of paper. And we'll follow this with this time of musical meditation. And as Michael plays and sings, allow yourself to open to whatever comes up. And as you recognize what is foremost in your heart, release to spirit. And then when you're ready, write a word or two on the slip of paper that you have, that orange slip of paper, to represent what you're releasing. So Michael's going to play now. So I invite you to now sit in that meditation.
Let me return to the source of my life. Bring back the meaning within. I know I'm not different from everyone else. Come, let our song now begin. For you are an angel of everyday life, walking alongside my way. I have been blessed by your radiant sight, blessed to have come to this day. There's a song in the wind, like a heavenly tide, lifting our hearts to the sun. Now we can know what was always inside, calling us home, everyone. Deep is the ocean that moves through us all. Strong is the current and wide. I can be happy the rest of my life, choosing to have peace inside. Deep is the ocean that moves through us all. Strong is the current and wide. We can be happy the rest of our lives, choosing to have peace inside. Deep is the ocean that moves through us all. Strong is the current and wide. I can be happy the rest of my life, choosing to have peace inside.
Thank you, Michael. And at this time, I'm going to go outside through this door to the burning bowl. And I invite you to follow as you are ready, and exiting this door, and then circle and come back in through the main door and take your seat again, and we'll finish the ceremony. So when you go out, there's just a candle. So you'll put just the end of your slip in the candle to start it burning, and then drop it next to the candle into the metal container. Okay? So I'm going to leave now, and then Michael will continue the music.
I let go. I lay it down, and I'm lighter than I was before. I let go. lay it down, and I'm free to receive the love of God. I let go, I lay it down, and I'm lighter than I was before. I let go, I lay it down, and I'm free to receive the love of God. I let go, I lay it down, and I'm lighter than I was before. I let go, I lay it down, and I'm free to receive the love of God. I let go, I lay it down, and I'm lighter than I was before. I let go, I lay it down, and I'm free to receive the love of God.
We've returned with a clean slate and an open heart. You've released a spirit as the ashes to the wind. You are whole, loved, and all is well. I give you these affirmations to carry with you into the new year. I am aware of what I no longer need. I release everything that is not for my highest good. I release all unforgiveness, affirming a vital, positive life in the present. All of my experiences have led me to the beauty of today. I let go of negative thinking or limited ideas. I release any doubt and fear. I continued to release all that no longer serves me, and I make room for new friends and opportunities. I claim my power to let go. I create space and energy for the new. And so it is. That is the end of our burning bowl ceremony. So now we're going to prepare for our love offering. And so we just breathe into gratitude, and we thank each one of you for your support for this ministry. This is what your offerings are what allow us to serve our community in this way, and we are so grateful. We have offerings of tithe, of time, talent, and treasure. We're grateful for all. We know that our hearts are open. We give generously and joyfully, knowing that we are also open to receive all the gifts of the universe. So knowing we bless these offerings and all they provide, saying our affirmation together. I give thanks for my new vision of God as my infinite, constant, abundant source. And let's say that one more time. I give thanks for my new vision of God as my infinite, constant, abundant source. And Brian's going to pass the bag around. We know that many of you make your offering donations online, and we surely appreciate that, or in person here. And so the bag's going to pass through each person. Please at least bless it, whether you're giving financially here or not today. So go ahead and do that, Brian, as we sing our love offering song, Divine Love Flowing Through Me.
Divine love flowing through me.
Go ahead and pass it, Brian.
Blesses and
Go ahead and release it.
multiplies.
Pass it around.
All that I have, all that I give, all I receive, and all that I am. Divine love flowing through me, blesses and multiplies. All that I have, all that I give, all I receive, and all that I am. Freely, freely I have received, freely, freely I give. Divine love through me blesses all that I have, all that I give and receive. Freely, freely I have received, freely, freely I give. Divine love through me blesses all that I have, all that I give and receive.
Thank you, Michael. All right, we have a few announcements. First of all, today we'll have a group discussion after service. We'll have a little comfort break, get a few things, drink or eat, and use the facilities, and we'll meet right back there at that table and just discuss a little bit of what we gained from today's service. And then that'll just be short, so we'd love to have you stay. Next week, we'll be right back here at Sylvan Community Center for our White Stone service. Reverend Carla will be leading that, and I'll be doing music. So that is your chance to fill that beautiful clean slate with some joy that you're anticipating for this year, this coming year. It'll be followed by our potluck and potlatch. So please do sign up online for that so that we can fill in the blanks with when we find out what people are planning to bring. We were going to have our full moon circle on the full moon tomorrow, but Reverend Carla really wanted to be part of that, and we moved it to the 22nd, which is Wednesday. Even though it's not the full moon, we're still going to celebrate. And that'll be at Amy Hansen's house. So sign up for that online, and we will send you directions. Our last service of the month is on Zoom. It's Make Room for God's Good. This is on Denials and Affirmations with Reverend Blair Tabor, who's a Unity minister, fabulous, from San Diego, where he's retired from San Diego, where he was the leader of that church for many years. He's also a musician. The last announcement that I'd like to make is that this time of year, we often do a spiritual outreach to other groups and gather funds for supporting them. But this time of year, we have some additional needs financially in our community. And so we're asking that if you'd like to make an additional donation to help support those. One of those is the website that's due in February. That's $250 for the year. And another one is our P.O. box. That just recently went up to $257 for the year. And we also just paid our rent here at Sylvan Community Center, which is just $87 for the year. I don't know how rent's less than a P.O. box, but it worked out great for us. So if you would like to help to make a contribution to cover either a specific one of those things or just generally to help it, we would really appreciate that in addition to your regular offering. And I think that's our last announcement. So let's circle up and we're going to sing our closing song, Let There Be Peace on Earth.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be, with God as creator, family all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my joyful vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me.
And we know that the light of God surrounds us, the love of God enfolds us, the power of God protects us, the presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. God bless you all. Have a wonderful